We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Welcome to Eagle Park for Game 2 of this three-game series. First round of the playoffs between Greenwood and Hillcrest. Graham Simpson, Jim, still with you. We played last night, and it was a Greenwood winner, and they got it in pretty dramatic fashion, 7-2, a very tightly contested ball game, and the Eagles started to run away with it in the last two innings, and they have set themselves up to clinch today here at home, and Luke Godwin is on the bump, is exactly what the Eagles were looking for.
It's set up perfectly for Greenwood, as you mentioned, Graham. But, you know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. The Eagles finished last night's game on a 6-0 run, and they need to finish here tonight. They don't want to go back to Hillcrest and play a deciding Game 3.
Yeah, that game will be on Thursday, if necessary, if the Rams can return the favor and win on the road, just like the Eagles did 24 hours ago. The head coaches are meeting with their umpires at home plate. Chase Pridgeon, his first career postseason victory came last night, but on the bus ride back, you could tell they were locked in and ready to go for today because the job is not done. You win today, and you put yourself in the bracket for District 2 on Saturday.
How about that? Chase Pridgeon, in his first attempt, goes 1-0 in playoffs. He's undefeated. He can say today, and he hopes he can say tomorrow, hey, man, I'm undefeated in the playoffs. So that's the goal, win the day, and Mother Nature has blessed us with another outstanding day of weather.
And a lot of coaches would have used Luke last night with him being the ace. He rolled the dice with Elliott, got 3 good innings from Bice, who did not allow a run or a hit. And now he has his ace, Luke Godwin, on the bump today, facing one of their better pitchers, Will Nally.
Just a great matchup. Looking forward to Godwin versus Nally. But what a job Elliott Lance did. We've struggled all season. If you follow Greenwood High School, you know we've struggled when Luke hadn't been on the mound. But I think we really found a sweet spot with Elliott getting a couple starts late in the year and Will Bice coming in as a middle reliever.
Let's take a look at the Greenwood High batting order for today. Nothing really changes from yesterday besides no DH because Luke Godwin is pitching. It'll be Landon still leading off at shortstop. Jaden Adams behind him playing center field. Bentley Setzler, the first baseman, will bat third. Luke Godwin getting the start is in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth is Tristan Lewis out in right field. Rhett Brown, the catcher, will bat sixth. Will Bice behind him batting seventh at second base. Jamison Pate will bat eighth at third. And then in left field, Ben Bundrick rounds off the batting order. And, of course, Luke Godwin on the bump, a 1.73 ERA, 6-2 in decisions. This will be his 10th start of the season. He's facing Will Nally on the other side, who went 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, no walks, and 7 Ks in a win against Greenwood on March the 21st. Hillcrest will have Landon Vessel, the right fielder, Elijah Dahl, the catcher, with Noah Jarelamick being the third baseman batting third. Garrett Shipman, the DH, in the cleanup spot. Gensler, the shortstop, will bat fifth. Hayden Thurston, the first baseman, will bat sixth. Carver Youngblood batting seventh in left field. And batting eighth, Harrison Ward, the second baseman. Jackson Free, the center fielder, will round off the starting lineups for the Hillcrest Rams. We'll send it over to PA announcer Glenn Perrin for the starting lineups for the Eagles.
Your Greenwood Eagles. Shortstop number 1, Landon. Batting second, holding center field, number 8, Jaden Adams. Batting third, number 11, first baseman, Bentley Setzler. fourth starting pitcher, number 2, Luke Godwin. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 3, Tristan Lewis. Batting sixth, catcher, number 6, Rhett Brown. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 20, Will Rice. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 14, Jamison Tate. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 5, Ben Hundred. The Eagles are coached by head coach Chase Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you rise and remove all hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Thanks for tuning in all across Eagle Nation, wherever you may be on this Tuesday evening for baseball. Luke Godwin getting the start for the Eagles. It'll be his 10th of the year. He's sporting a 1.73 ERA. And as we mentioned, his counterpart, Will Nally, had a complete game against the Eagles, including a win in the decision on March 21st. So set up for a great pitching matchup here. Which offense can get hot first might go a long way in deciding the eventual winner in this one.
Yeah, runs may be at a premium here tonight, Graham, and I'm looking forward to two really quality starting pitchers. And we had a good battle last night with the starting pitchers, and just a game that got away from Hillcrest late.
2 through 8 in the order was really good for the Eagles yesterday, needing some of that offense spark again today.
Yeah, we haven't seen it enough this season, but up and down the order last night, everyone seemed to get in on the action, with the exception of my son, but that's okay. But, yeah, good productivity. You'd like to see that. That's a box score you want to see as a coach is those hits scattered throughout the lineup.
It was a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning for Hillcrest, and it seemed like they had all the momentum in the world, and then Greenwood High caught the momentum and never looked back. Let's see if that translates here today. It was a 4-run 6th inning. Luke Godwin hit a 2-run homer in the 7th to seal the deal in a 7-2 win. And that was in Game 1 of the series.
See the little soccer crowd out watching the game. Good crowd on hand here.
First round of the playoffs, Game 2 here from Eagle Park. Luke Godwin will face Landon Vessel, the right fielder, Elijah Dahl, and Noah Jerelimick, all in the top of the first inning. And we are underway from Eagle Park. Swing and a miss, and Vessel better buckle up. Luke Godwin likes to work quickly. First pitch at 6:32. Godwin's 0-1 delivery. Fouled back, he's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. A good start to bring that momentum that we had yesterday is crucial here for the Eagles, wearing the all-white pinstripes, Greenwood across the chest in black numbers on the front and back with the gold outline. Godwin sets, starts his wide, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he starts the game with a K of Vessel.
You said it best, Graham. You want to seize on the momentum from last night, and you do that with a quick start, and it couldn't have started better for the Eagles with the 3-pitch strikeout by Godwin.
Top of the first inning, Luke Godwin has gotten 3 strikes on Landon Vessel, who simply didn't have a chance up there. Another right-hander, Elijah Dahl. First pitch. Fastball runs inside. There's ball 1 from Luke Godwin. Elijah Dahl was 1 for 3 with a double yesterday. He's playing catcher again. The 1-0 pitch. Slider off the outside for ball 2. He got taken out of that catcher role because of a couple pass balls, one of which tied the game for Greenwood in the 6th inning. There's a strike on the 2-0. Godwin uses the outside corner with the heater.
Cowbells have made their attendance here tonight.
Here's the 2-1. Strike 2. That time it's the inside corner with the fastball. And he's got Elijah Dahl to a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Nobody aboard, 1 out in the inning. Here's the pitch. In the air, parachuting down in right field, and it drops in front of Tristan Lewis for a 1-out single for Elijah Dahl. The first base runner of the game, courtesy of the Rams here in the top of the first inning. Now Luke Godwin will pitch from the stretch facing Noah Jarelimick, who was 0 for 2 yesterday but took 2 walks. The third baseman swings it from the right side. First pitch, right down the middle, a called strike for Luke Godwin. Luke works first base side of the rubber. His 0-2 pitch is over the plate below, 1 ball and 1 strike. 7-2 Eagles yesterday, but it took a while for the bats to get going. Pickoff move to first, and Dahl is in there safely. Offensively, the Eagles scored 1 run on 2 hits in the top of the first inning yesterday and did get a hit. Here's the next offering. Another one a little low from Luke, 2-1. They didn't get a hit until Jaden Adams led off the 6th inning with a double.
Yeah, we went a long stretch last night without finding a hit, but got him at the right time.
2-1 popped up in the air, right side of the infield. Will Bice, the second baseman, ranges a long way to his left and catches it at the first base line. And there's the second out.
Nice job that time by Bice, coming over and taking charge of that play.
And here is the pitcher from last night, Garrett Shipman, who sat down 10 in a row at one point from the 2nd to the 5th inning. He was dealing on the mound. He also had 2 hits as the DH back in that spot. Tall, lanky lefty. 2 out, 1 on. First pitch. Swinging a foul back to the screen. That's Landon Harris, who is running for the catcher Elijah Dahl at first. 2 down at the top of the first, no score. The pitch. Slider that catches the zone, backdoored him. He's ahead 0-2.
Yeah, our soccer guys are creating a really good environment here as coach wants to talk to Shipman. Boys soccer team got a 4 seed, I believe, so they got an opening round bye. The girls are in action tonight behind the baseball field. I think they start at 7 o'clock against Easley. Wish them well.
It's been a busy day.
Busy night here at Eagle Park.
Wonder what Coach Ramsey had to say.
And spring football started.
That's right. I saw practice here earlier.
Yeah, I have no idea. 0-2.
Yeah, trying to take Luke off his game. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Doesn't work. Gets him with a top shelf fastball. And that ends the frame. Luke Godwin gives up a 1-out single, but works around it with 2 strikeouts. And the Eagles, 0-0 as we go to the home half of the first.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Back in Eagle Park, no score as we go to the home half of the first inning. Eagles will be facing a right-hander, Will Nally, who pitched well against the Eagles, got a complete game, giving up 3 earned runs, 7 hits, no walks, and he struck out 7 Eagle batters. And Greenwood going to try and crack his code here today, as they've had some problems against the tall, lanky righties.
Pre-wash clothes and other items.
Going to be another one to face here today. Landon Still, Jaden Adams, Bentley Setzler.
Try to hit early in the count if you get a fastball and have good plate integrity up there tonight. That'll be very important for the Eagles offense.
Starts off with Landon Still. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning of last night's ball game. The only time he was able to reach base. He's due. Facing Nally, first pitch of the bottom of the first inning. Upstairs, good take from Landon. Righty-lefty matchup. Nally brings the 1-0. Gets a strike call outside corner. Just able to clip the outer black on Landon. It's 1-1. Nally kicks and deals. That one was well high.
Vocal students, once again, I'm telling you, that messes with the psyche of a pitcher. You're not used to that in high school baseball.
Here's the 2-1 to Landon Still. Swinging a fly ball, medium depth left field. Carver Youngblood has to run a long way, and he finally got there to make the catch. He was shaded towards the gap in left center, and that one was a couple feet from the line in left field. There's 1 out for Nally on the mound. Here comes Jaden Adams, no score in the bottom of the first inning. Adams had the double yesterday. First pitch he sees is a slider off the plate. For Hillcrest, this is their second trip to Eagle Park this year. They lost 8-3 to the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Check swing from Adams, doesn't matter, a called strike, it's 1-1. Luke went 5 1/3, 6 hits, 2 earned, 10 strikeouts against the Rams. 1-1. Adams slices it foul, and it's 1-2.
Nally wanting to work quickly.
1-2. Off the end of the bat, a flare to shallow right. Bessel comes in with a sprint, lays out, and he made the catch on Adams for the second outs.
Wow, nice catch. Vessel flashing the glove.
Coach Pridgeon will protest to see if it was clean in the glove.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the protest, but that was a good catch.
Now there's Bentley Setzler. 1 for 3 in yesterday's ball game. Eagles still looking for their first base runner. Nally deals a strike, bottom of the zone on Bentley. No score, bottom first. 2 outs, the pitch. Another high infield pop-up. It's going to be taken by the first baseman, Thurston, about halfway down the line, and he makes the catch for a 1-2-3 inning from Nally. That'll send us to the second. You're listening to Eagle Baseball on WZLA.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Back to Eagle Park for the start of the second inning. No score between the Rams and the Eagles. This is game 2 of a best-of-3 series in the first round of the playoffs. Winner gets into the bracket for District 2. And the region had a really good night last night. Everybody won besides Hillcrest, who were playing a region opponent.
They really did. Hillcrest lost to us, and then everyone else won, and even the 5A teams, Malden and Man, won. Of course, Hannah got the bye, as you mentioned, but good night for our region. Our region's tough, man.
Yep, 7 teams made it.
That's right. The SEC of high school baseball.
Here's Gensler to face Luke Godwin. The righty winds and deals. First pitch strike, top of the zone. Gensler was second in the lineup yesterday. He's getting another start at shortstop. 0-1 pitch in there for a called strike. Lucas Pepper in the zone. Quickly ahead, 0-2. They moved Gensler down. He struck out twice, moved him down 3 spots to 5th. 0-2. And he starts today off with a K, a backwards one for Luke Godwin. Another strikeout on 3 pitches.
Yeah, he's making it look easy right now, and I think that little visit from Shipman to his coach at third was more about breaking the rhythm up, but to no avail there as Luke came back with 1 pitch and struck him out. We'll see, though. That's probably a strategy that they will employ tonight.
First pitch to Hayden Thurston, and the first baseman takes a called strike. Well, Luke is all over the strike zone, and he's working quickly. Back on the rubber, 0-1 offering. Popped up foul, out of play to the right side. And another quick 0-2 count for Godwin.
With these 2 pitchers tonight, Graham, we might be looking at a record time.
0-2. That's hit well left center field. It'll get down all the way to the wall for Thurston, who's going to try and leg this out for 2, and he will get there with a feet first slide. Oh, it's a 1-out base runner for the Rams.
Yeah, a good piece of hitting right there by Gensler. It's the second hit off Luke, I believe.
Yeah, that was Hayden Thurston, first baseman. Gave up a single in the first, now a double in the second. Here's Carver Youngblood, the left fielder, another right-hander to Luke. 1 out, 1 on. Shows bunt, lays it down. Left of the mound. Luke charges. Will look to third. Now flip it to first, and it's high. The runner is safe. Runners at the corners with 1 out here for the Rams.
Yeah, that time a little miscommunication there. Luke glanced back at the runner. Probably should have communicated to him, let him know, go ahead and go the first there. And Luke was just trying to make a play and kind of got stuck. Tried to muscle that throw over, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And Bice, who is covering first base, did a good leaping catch, or else it would have gone over his head, and a run would have scored. 1 out, runners at first and third. Here's Harrison Ward. That's a pickoff move. Setzer thought he had him down at first. They got Youngblood leaning, but he was safe with a slide. That was a close play.
We've seen that a couple of times this year, Luke being able to pick off the runner.
First pitch. Runner goes through a vacant hole on the right side. RBI single for Ward. 3 consecutive hits for the Rams. And they strike first here in the second.
That was just a good piece of hitting. Give credit where credit is due. And Youngblood let the ball travel and smacked it backside. Sorry, that was Ward.
Youngblood was on the move.
Yeah, Bice was covering the bag there, so just a good hit and run.
Jackson Free will bat, and Luke Godwin fakes the throw to first. Still has to deal with runners at the corners, 1 down. And a 1-0 lead for the Rams. Jackson Free, the center fielder, batting 9th. Luke brings the pitch. Free shows bunt, but he takes a strike after he pulls it back. Godwin used the outside portion on the last fastball. Checks both runners, and then swivels the first with no throw.
And give Hillcrest a ton of credit coming in here after what happened to him last night against Greenwood's ace. And
ground ball to third. Pate will glove. Go to second for 1. Bice over to first, and there's a double play to end the frame.
Great turn. Just what Greenwood needed there. After Hillcrest has banged out 3 hits, but only 1 run to show for it.
Well, Hillcrest get an RBI single from Harrison Ward. That is it after a 5-4-3 double play to end the frame. You're listening to Eagle Baseball on WZLA.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
1-0 for the Hillcrest Rams as they cashed in on 3 consecutive hits in the top of the second inning, but the Eagles were able to turn 2. It was started by Jamison Pate, who was playing in on the collar, and then Bice at second base threw a strike down to first, and maybe that's some momentum for the Eagles as they are now down by a run as we enter the bottom of the second.
Great turn. I thought the double play was going to be close at first, but due to the quick turn by Bice, wasn't even close, and that was a huge play. So you don't want to give Nally a huge lead.
Nally to Godwin. First pitch is a strike, piercing the outside corner with a fastball. 4, 5, and 6 in the Greenwood order due up. Nally straightens and fires the 0-1. Slider that's hit to third, taken on 1 bounce by Jarelimick. His throw across is in time to beat Godwin, 1 down. The 1 out on 2 pitches for Will Nally. He is picking up right where he left off against the Eagles over a month ago.
Yeah, he's impressive.
Here's Tristan Lewis. Almost at 300 this year for his average, and he swings and fouls the first pitch, third base side. Came into yesterday's game hitting .292 and then went 2 for 4. He's ready for the 0-1 offering. Takes one outside, ball and a strike.
Probably over 300 now.
1-1. High and tight for ball two. A good take from Lewis. So he's seeing the ball, the best he's seen in his entire baseball career right now. Ended the regular season with 2 big home runs for the Eagle offense. 2-1. Slider at the top of the zone for a called strike. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Lewis. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to third, and it's past the backhand of Jerelimic, down the line and left. Lewis is thinking 2 out of the box, and he will get there with a slide. A double for Tristan with 1 down. And he just keeps it going.
Yeah, hit it hard and make them play defense. We talked about that all season, and good way to answer. Now got to find a way to extend this inning.
And Jerelimic, who made a nice play on Luke in the at-bat prior, did a good job going to his left, but going to his right with the backhand had a little bit more problems. And now Tristan in scoring position. Rhett Brown to the plate now. Brown had 2 hits in the home game against Woodmont to end the regular season. Both went the opposite field. One of them was a long ball. 1 out runner at second. The pitch to the Eagle catcher. Through the right side, taken on the fly by Thurston. He makes the catch on a line drive out for the second of the frame.
Wow, what a catch by Thurston. And Tristan doing a great job of not getting doubled off that time. Ball was hit on the nail. Hardest ball we've seen hit today.
Now here's Will Bice. Righty-righty matchup facing Nally with 2 down. 1-0 Hillcrest. We're in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but it gets away from Elijah Dahl, and Tristan Lewis takes third, takes a big round, and will go back to third base. He's now 90 feet away. So strike 1 to Bice.
Now any mistake scores Tristan.
A right-hander set from the wind, delivers. Slider off the plate for ball 1 to Bice. Well, the pass balls were a problem yesterday for the Rams. 2 outs, runner at third. Here's the 1-1. Popped up right side in foul territory. There's room for Thurston. He camps under, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Eagles get a 1-out double from Lewis, but have nothing to show for it as they go to the third, trailing by a run, 1-0 from Eagle Park. You're listening on WZLA.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're always on time, or you don't pay it time. Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place.
Back here to Eagle Park, where the Eagles trail 1-0. First pitch from Godwin is a swing and a miss, facing Landon Vessel for the second time. Vessel struck out swinging on 3 pitches, had a swing and a miss there. Here's the 0-1. Shows bunt, lays it down in front of the mound. Luke pounces, will throw to first, and there's the outs. So Vessel tried the bag of tricks, doesn't work. There's one down here in the top of the 3rd inning, where Hillcrest lead 1-0. They cashed in the last frame. They got an RBI single from Harrison Ward, but this is where the putter of the order really struggled against Luke. Besides Elijah Dahl, he got the single.
How about Luke? 26 pitches, 22 strikes. You may want to be a little wilder going through the second, the lineup for the second time.
The first pitch strike to Dahl.
Effective wildness.
He's ahead 0-1. The pitch. Slider above the zone. It's ball and a strike now. Yeah, a couple of those hits that Hillcrest got in the bottom of their order in the second inning came with 2 strikes. 1-1. Slider in the zone this time. Caught the outside corner. And he's got Dahl down, a ball and 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd. Eagles down a run. The pitch. In the air to right field. Tristan Lewis got a great beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting third baseman, number 12, Noah Jarelic.
We always hear about Tristan's arm, but his speed in the outfield has paid dividends. 2 outs. The pitch is a strike to Jarelic, the 3rd baseman. Ran down one in the gap yesterday for the 3rd out in the 7th inning to seal the win. 0-1. Slider off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's been getting good reads off the bat late in the season. 1-1. Ground ball to short, taken by Landon, still on a backhand. His throw is a strike to first. And a 1-2-3 third for Luke Godwin. And the Eagles will come to the plate. Down by a run in the home half of the 3rd inning when we come back on WZLA.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with a 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
The Eagles will send 8-9-1 to the plate to face Will Nally. They've gotten 1 hit. It came by Tristan Lewis in the 2nd, but he was stranded at 3rd. They trail by a run as we go to the home half of the 3rd inning. Graham and Jim with you on WZLA. Eagles took game 1 yesterday in Simpsonville, but they find themselves down here hosting game 2 of this best-of-3 series in the playoffs. Greenwood, the 10 seed, Hillcrest, the 7 seed. Winner will feed into the TL Hanna and Catawba Ridge districts.
And I think both teams feel very confident with who they're throwing tonight. They're playing that way, so be interesting to see how this game develops.
Jamison Pate, first time he's come to the dish, and he takes a first pitch strike from Nally. Pate had a big 2-run single in yesterday's ball game. Swings right through the fastball, and he's down 0-2. Nally's dealing just like Luke. Works first base side of the rubber. 0-2. Yanked it in the dirt.
Yeah, both have lived around the strike zone and been dominant.
1-2. Called strike 3. Slider to the outside corner. Just bent into the zone. And he gets a strikeout of Pate.
That's Nally's first strikeout. Let's see, Luke's got 3. So 3 strikeouts, 3 hits given up by Godwin. And for Nally, 1 strikeout, 1 hit.
First pitch is a ball to Ben Bundrick. Yeah, both have their A-plus stuff here today.
Expect nothing less from the aces of both of these staffs.
1-0 to the 9-hole hitter Bundrick. Popped up to shallow right center field. Vessel, the right fielder, is going to get caught off by Jackson Free, the center fielder, who makes the catch. Some soft contact today from the Eagles.
I mean, the hardest hit ball was an out. The line drive by Rhett. Landon hit one kind of to the left field corner a while ago, but didn't really get it good.
2 outs for Landon. Still the pitch. Takes one low and in. Second time through now for Nally. 1-0 Hillcrest. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Righty-lefty matchup and the 1-0. That's hit hard. Right field line, and it is down for a fair ball all the way to the corner. Landon round second. He's thinking 3. He will get there with the throw. It is not in time. Slid around the tag. And Landon gets a triple with 2 away.
Well, he was in a triple drought, but that's his 5th one of the season. And it's just good to see the Eagles make hard contact there. And here we go, another opportunity. We were 90 feet away in the last inning. Now we got a chance here in the bottom of the third to tie things up.
Nearly slid off the bag.
He did.
That sliding mitt, blessing and a curse. Here's Jaden Adams, big hit yesterday in the 6th inning. 0 for 1 today, runner at third, he calls time. Nally was breezing past the bottom of the order. Got paid out on strikes. Got Bundrick to pop up to the shallow outfield. Just gave up the triple, the pitch. Adams takes one below his knees for ball 1. Fastball from Nally has missed low a couple times. He's got 2 away, bottom of the third, 1-0 Rams. Eagles knocking on the door, Stills 90 feet away, 1-0 pitch. Yanked down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. JJ's in a hitter's count, licking his chops.
Yeah, 2-0 count's a good count here. He's got to bring it in there.
Here's the pitch. Ball 3 low.
3-0's even better, Graham. As now he'll probably take one and then again look for maybe 1 box on the next pitch, but trying to get base runners.
Here's the 3-0. Ball 4 low. And Bentley Setzler comes to the plate.
2 out Lightning. Let's see what Greenwood decides to do here in this first and third situation. As we are approaching the shadow hour here at Eagle Park, as they begin to creep across the playing surface.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs for Bentley Setzler. Righty-righty matchup with Nally. And he'll look Adams back to first. He dives in safe.
Yeah.
Two outs, first pitch to Bentley. Nally delivers. Excuse me, swing down the right side, taken by Thurston. The first baseman will collect it and step on second himself. And there is the 3rd out of the inning. So a triple by Landon, followed by a 4-pitch walk. And the rally ends on a ground out to first. 1-0 Hillcrest. We're through 3 here from Eagle Park.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Luke just had a 1-2-3 top of the 3rd inning. Now he comes back for the 4th, still down by a run as the Eagles failed to cash in, having runners on the corners with 2 outs in the bottom half. Still 1-0 for the Hillcrest Rams. They'll have 4, 5, and 6 in their order, starting with the DH, Garrett Shipman. He's 2 for 5 with a strikeout in the series. Both of those hits were yesterday, 0 for 1 today. Right versus left matchup. Godwin winds and delivers. First pitch off speed for a called strike.
Beautiful pitch there. Remember, he got Shipman to chase a high fastball his last at bat for the punch out.
Brings the 0-1, and he gets a swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's got Shipman guessing up there, but good ball game. No need to panic for the Eagles. They're okay. They just need to keep it close, and they got the guy on the mound that can do that for them.
And Shipman calls time right before Luke's wind.
Yeah, that's that trying to break the rhythm. It's like the hot shooter in basketball.
Yep.
You got to find a way to break that rhythm.
0-2. Checked his swing. They say that he went around, but the pitch gets away from Rhett Brown, the catcher, and Shipman advanced to first.
Oh,
That's
man.
a cheap base runner.
That is a tough, tough break. I mean, just overwhelmed the hitter there, and then the hitter gets rewarded by pass ball.
The Eagles can ask and say if he didn't go. There's a bunt right in front of the mound. Brown picks it up. The catcher fires to first. They advance the runner to the second. There's now 2 down.
Actually, that's the first out, I believe.
Yeah, first out. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, that's well played by Hillcrest. Give them a lot of credit there. Small ball. In a game like this, which you anticipate being a low-scoring game, you got to bunt the runner over to second.
Not often would you see a pitching staff try and say that he did not go around.
I think there was question.
Yeah, here's the first pitch, and it's a glancer foul by Thurston.
Did the ball hit the batter? Gensler there. It looked a little weird coming out of the box. But
1 out runner at second. It's Shipman, the DH. Thurston, the first baseman, facing the pitch, and he takes a strike. Off speed from Luke, started above the zone and then curled to the outside corner.
Luke's got really good command of his off speed here this afternoon.
0-2 in the dirt. Good stop by Brown.
Might be time to elevate one of those fastballs.
Thurston laced a double his last time up. Godwin from the stretch. Called strike 3. Fastball used the outside portion of the plate. Thurston didn't like it, but it was easily a strike and a called strike for Luke Godwin.
Yeah, pinpoint accuracy right there by Godwin. And now 2 outs, runner at second, and Youngblood up. And we got the students actively engaged out here. I love it.
That was a big second out for Luke. First pitch a little inside. And Youngblood ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. He had a single his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Right on right matchup. Runner at second, the pitch. Swung on to right field. Tristan Lewis will collect. Shipman will get the stop sign around third. And now they're at the corners. Youngblood is 2 for 2 against Luke today. Now this is a big AB to Harrison Ward.
A lot of respect for Tristan's arm. Coach was throwing up the stop sign early there. And again, nobody hurt here if you're Greenwood. You just got to settle down, make quality pitches here in this AB, as we got a chess match being played now.
Grant Ramsey, the head coach of the Rams, calls time, gets the 2 runners on base, his batter in the on-deck circle, all gathered up. Meantime, Coach Pridgeon having a mound visit as he talks Luke through this situation. It's 2 outs, down by a run here in the 4th. Runner at third, runner at first, and he's facing Harrison Ward, the guy who went the other way with a backside single to score a run in the 2nd inning, the only run of the game up to this point.
Yeah, I like this visit by Coach Pridgeon here just to kind of settle his ball club down. And you know, sometimes it can feel overwhelming when they're getting on base, but it's just a 1-run game and runners at the corners, a lot of possibilities here, but just settle your guys down, and it's all about making quality pitches and playing defense behind Luke.
Harrison Ward was 1 for 3 yesterday. They got the runner in a rundown. Landon still collects it behind the plate. They'll try and go home, not in time. Shipman scores.
And that's what you can't do. Especially coming out of that conference. That's a tough break for the Eagles.
And the runner was safe at second. And there's a strike from Luke. It's 2-0 for Hillcrest now. They run some trickeration on the Eagles.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Bentley just kind of pump that ball there or throw it on a line, but watch that runner at third. That's the one that means something.
He got time to throw the runner out at second. 1-1. Just a little low for Luke. It's 2-1. Still have to try and get Harrison Ward out. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Bites with a backhand. His throw across the body is on time to first.
Good play there. That saved a run.
Yeah, Bice with an awkward play, but he made it look easy as the inning concludes. Hillcrest put up a run, and they lead 2-0. You're listening on WZLA.
And proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Eagles down by 2 runs at home. First round of the playoffs, game 2. Eagles up 1-0 in the series. They got the win yesterday on the road, but now Hillcrest has struck first. Nally on the bump, facing his counterpart Godwin. Starts his wind for the first pitch. And there's a swing and a foul off the end of the bat by Godwin. There's strike 1 to start off the bottom of the 4th inning. Two runs is nothing here at Eagle Park. 0-1. Godwin hits a high drive to left. That one's deep, and it is gone. Lead cut in half on one swing. Godwin will touch them all. Back-to-back games with a home run. And the postseason has been greeted rudely by the right-handed swing of Luke Godwin.
Great job of hitting there, right on cue. You mentioned it, 2 runs is nothing here. And if you're Greenwood, you got to feel confident. You putting guys in position to score, and that time you were able to punch through and get a run.
There's Tristan Lewis. He ended the regular season with 2 home runs. The pitch. Yanked fastball outside for ball 1 from Nally. Tristan hit a double down the line his first time up. He's ready for the 1-0 pitch. Takes one over the plate, but low. 2 balls, no strikes to Lewis. So he's been seeing the ball well.
Hey, how about Greenwood needs a single, don't they, to hit for the cycle as a team?
Foul ball, 2-1.
First 3 hits have been a double, a triple, and a home run against Nally.
Yeah, no singles so far today.
A lot of baseball left. This game will get eventually to the bullpen more than likely, and that's going to be the difference in this ball game. These starters are good. They'll keep both offenses at bay, and just got to play good defense.
I want to give you a score update from across the county to Abbeville. They're playing Lee Central today. They had a 19-run second inning.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. 2-1 pitch to Lewis. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Nally will step off. After giving up the home run, nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 ball game. And a 2-2 pitch up here to Lewis. Pokes his bat at it, popped up behind home plate, and it's taken by the catcher, Elijah Dahl. Had some weird spin off the bat of Lewis, who was just trying to foul it off, but it stayed in play.
Going back to Abbeville, there's some really good local teams. Abbeville, Dixie, Ware Shoals, and even Greenwood Christian, and we talked about it. And Abbeville can play with any classifications, but it's just sometimes when you get to those lower classifications, you don't.
Here's the pitch to Brown. Outside for ball 1. You run into teams like Lee Central.
Yes, you do. You run into teams that are just happy to be there, and nothing against Abbeville. They're very talented, but that game should be over quickly.
1-0. Brown hits one hard to third. Bounced off the glove of Jarelamick. He'll pick it up and throw a dart to first to get the out. And there's 2 away. On a 5-3 putout, still 2-1 for Hillcrest.
Jarelamick, nice job staying with it. Jarelamick, is it?
That's right.
How do you say his name?
Yeah, Jarelamick.
Jarelamick. Nice play. Didn't panic. Knew the runner, had time to gather it and throw it across for the out.
2 down for Will Bice. The pitch. Just a little low. For Bice getting the double yesterday, that was his 8th hit of the year. 1-0 pitch. Takes a strike on a slider, now 1-1.
About our buddy Benji Greason over there. What do you do? What kind of filler stuff do you have for that kind of game?
Yeah.
I mean, you take copious notes, man, and you're prepared, but, I mean.
It's now 2-1 after that was in the dirt.
I mean, you got to dig deep into the barrel to come up with stuff.
Just keep saying the score. Score an inning. That's all you need. 2-1 pitch to Bice. Takes one high. So Bice had the double yesterday. That was his 3rd double of the year. He's got 4 home runs as well. So that's 7 of his 9 hits. Here's the 3-1. And he takes one low. He's also taken a ton of walks this year. That's his 16th. But Bice is a shoo-in for a home run or a double every time he makes contact. And now a mound visit facing Nally. Gave up the home run earlier. Now he faces Jamison Pate.
Nally just under 50 pitches now and only giving up 3 hits. But Greenwood's been able to cut the lead in half off the Luke Godwin home run and just kind of want to settle him down just like we saw Coach Pridgeon do in the top of the inning. You want to try to keep that runner out scoring position as well.
Now batting third baseman number 14, Jamison.
Pate's 1 for 3 in the series. Had 2 runs driven in yesterday. Also took a walk. Big righty-righty matchup here. 2 outs with a runner at first. 2-1 lead for the Hillcrest Rams. And the pitch. High and away for ball 1 from Nally. He's lost a little bit of the command in this inning.
A little bit. He's still doing pretty good, though. He's only walked 2 guys.
Both of them on 4 pitches. A look back to first, and it gets away. He threw a dart to Thurston, and he had no chance. And Bice will scamper to third and get 2 bases out of it.
Man, that's huge. I mean, we talk about it all the time here. The pitcher's actually throwing into the sun, so the first baseman's back is to the sun. Shouldn't affect the first baseman, but maybe it impacted the throw over.
He threw that 90 miles an hour fastball to first base.
For the 3rd consecutive inning, Greenwood has a runner at 3rd with 2 outs.
1-0 is popped up foul the other way by Pate, now 1-1.
Let's see if Greenwood can come up with a timely hit.
Nally's been susceptible to the wild pitch. Pate digs in the right-hander's batter's box facing the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. That was a big looping off speed from Nally. He's a strike away from ending the frame. 2 down, Bice at 3rd. 2-1 lead for the Rams. Nally set, winds, and deals. Hit up the middle. That will get through into center field. Pate with an RBI single, and we're tied.
How about that? 3rd time's the charm, and the Eagles have tied it up here in the bottom of the 4th.
Perfectly placed up the middle from Pate.
That's why you keep chopping the tree, chopping the tree. It'll fall eventually. And really nice piece of hitting by Jamison. He's kind of had that middle approach all season, and really nice.
Here's Ben Bundrick batting. Takes one inside, and Nally stumbled out of the mound, and now he's limping to the infield dirt, holding his right ankle. Runner at first, and Nally gingerly walking back to the mound. Must have hit a weird landing spot in the dirt.
There is a pretty sizable landing spot. You can see it on the mound. Let's see if we can get it in there on it. But right there where that foot is, you can see him digging it out. But all mounds are not created equal, Graham, and you have to kind of get a feel for it. Nothing against our mound here, it's fine, but it may feel a little different. The landing spot may be a little different, and that time it kind of caught Nally off guard.
Nally's a very lanky guy, and he really steps forward on the mound, and he's got a release point that's close to the plate, a lot closer than a lot of other pitchers.
Yeah, and you can really see that landing spot's been worn out. Some pitchers really dig into that dirt and dig that spot out deeper.
1 ball, no strikes of Ben Bundrick. We're tied at 2. Runner at first, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. Away, and there's another ball. And Nally still having trouble with the landing spot. 2 balls, no strikes. Pate takes the lead at first. Right-hander on right-hander, 2-0. Bounce foul, third base side, and strike 1. Top of the order on deck with 2 away, the 2-1. In the dirt, good stop by Dahl to keep Pate at first. Now there's a 3-ball count to Ben Bundrick.
I mean, I don't know what you do. It's been there pretty much the entire game. And
Nally brings the 3-1, and he gets a strike call to the outside portion of the plate.
Big pitch here.
Full count with 2 outs. Pate will get a head start. Nally set, the payoff. A bouncer to third. Jarelimick will wait on it. A long throw across the diamond is in time. Beat Bundrick by a step, and that concludes the inning. Oh, a nice play out there at third by Jarelimick, but the Eagles have done their damage. They tie it up here in the 4th. A Luke Godwin home run, RBI single from Jamison Pate, and Godwin will take the mound with a 2-2 tie.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're always on time or you don't pay it time. Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
Where are they?
Luke Godwin to the mound as they'll go 9-1-2 in their order, starting with Jackson Free, the center fielder. 2-2 tie. Godwin played a big role in that. Had a home run. As that one is hit to left field, and that is past the dive of Bundrick. It's actually Abercrombie who came in to hit. So Tyler Abercrombie gets the single to lead off the inning on Godwin. Coming off the bench and making an impact.
Yeah, how about that? Pinch hit single in a 2-2 elimination game for your team. That's a big-time hit.
Top of the 5th inning. Runner at first, 2-2 game, and a bunt's laid down. That time by Vessel. Godwin gets to it, throws him out at first.
Nice job, Luke, getting off the mound, no panic, and getting the out. Now you just have to play baseball.
1 out, runner at second. Knotted up at 2 in the 5th. Luke Godwin's been very efficient so far today. He's facing Dahl, the catcher, and the first pitch is low for ball 1. Dahl's 1 for 2 today. The pitch, a little high, pops out of the mid of Brown, and now there's a runner at third.
Yeah, that's what you really don't need there. Got to keep the ball in front of you. Keep that runner on second.
52 pitches for Luke. Infield comes in with the runner at third. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit well to center field. It'll take Adams to deep center. His throw comes in. The runner tags up. It's cut off. They had no chance.
See, that's a harmless fly out if the runner doesn't advance to third, because that ball wasn't hit deep enough to advance the runner to third if he were still at second. So the Rams take advantage of the Greenwood mistake and take a 1-run lead.
Now 3-2 for Hillcrest. Here's the third baseman, Jarelimick, batting for the third time. He's 0 for 2, and the first pitch is a fastball glove side that missed.
He gave Dahl a lot of credit. I mean, he knew what he had to do, and he did his job.
1-0. Another fastball outside from Luke. Same location he missed on the previous pitch. He's ready for the next offering. That one sprayed to right field towards the line. That's down for a base hit. Tristan Lewis will get to it and keeps Jarelimick at a single. A 2-out base runner.
We would have had a chance for a play at the plate there. With that arm.
Here's Garrett Shipman. He struck out twice, but if you remember last time he was to the plate, he had a drop third, strikeout, advanced to first, ended up scoring a run, which was the second run of the game for Hillcrest, who now lead 3-2. And Coach Ramsey again calls time, wanting to talk something over.
Going pinch runner, pitch. Yeah, just once again trying to maybe break up the rhythm.
Bringing a pinch runner in after the first pitch of the at-bat.
Appears to be the case. Is it a pinch runner or is it the same guy? I can't see.
That is not Jarelimick. That is a pinch runner.
Two outs. He likes something he sees on his stopwatch, maybe. Chance to get him down to second.
It's Jaden Hobson who's at first base. 2 outs, 1-0 pitch. Low and outside from Luke. 2 balls and no strikes. And now Brown will jog to the mound to have a chat with Luke. Runner at first, 2 down, top of the 5th, 3-2 Hillcrest. The 2-0 pitch in the dirt, ball 3.
Luke yet to issue a walk in this game.
And he's facing Shipman, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Gets a free strike there. Nope, he didn't. Missed low and away, and there's a 4-pitch walk to Shipman. And now Joe Benjamin will come and have a chat with Luke Godwin on the mound.
Yeah, a good visit here, just to calm his pitcher down. And, you know, he's not pitching poorly at all. He just gave up a run, and you're frustrated, but you don't want to compound that by giving them a large inning.
Hillcrest call a visit of their own.
Yeah, I think the purpose of that is just, again, it's a little stall tactic. And you can see there Luke kind of threw his hands up like, what are we doing, guys? Let's get back to action. He's a guy that likes to work quickly.
Facing a new batter, it's Kinsler, the shortstop, and he takes a strike. O'Nally, on the other hand, likes to work quickly. Maybe something Pridgeon can use later on. 0-1. A bouncer to short, taken by Landon Still, who got a shortcut to second base to get rid of Shipman in the inning. Hillcrest put up a run. They lead 3-2 over the Eagles. You're listening on WZLA.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All three bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Hillcrest came back to score a run on the Eagles in the last half inning. In the top of the fifth, they cashed in with Abercrombie scoring after his leadoff single. And Eagles will send the top of their order to face Nally third time through, down 3-2 here at home to Hillcrest as we enter the bottom of the fifth inning. Please, you could join us on the radio side of things. And if you're listening and watching on YouTube, appreciate you tuning in for this round one matchup, game two. Greenwood High trying to clinch here at home, and they trail by a run. They were able to tie it in the last inning. They were able to get to Nally and see if they can hold true to that as Landon still comes to the dish. Had a triple his last time up. First pitch inside for ball one on a fastball from Nally. The outfield playing him as a dead pull hitter. Pitch. That one's a little downstairs. I mean, the infield, I should say. Look at the second baseman.
Yeah, he shifted over a little bit.
2-0. There's a strike at the top of the zone on Landon. Didn't like that one.
Still in the hitter's count. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is what you want.
Nally's pitch is banged up the middle. A single for Landon Still to lead off the inning.
There we go. Finally got the team cycle there. Single being the last hit. That's the 4th hit. Greenwood had a double, triple, and a home run in the previous 3 hits, and Landon picks up hit number 2 for him tonight.
Here comes Jaden Adams, 0 for 1 with a walk. He's got Landon at first base. Nobody out here in the 5th. Right on right matchup, and the pitch.
Oh, that's a balk.
That's got to be a balk, and it will be. Jaden Adams put up the stop sign saying, "Give me time, ump." Umpire didn't give him time. Nally thought it had been granted.
Yeah,
and Coach Ramsey is just going to talk to hear his own voice here.
Yeah, you got to.
Because umpire never called time.
Well, you got to read the umpire there. And doesn't matter what the batter does. The umpire is the one controlling things. So if he doesn't grant it, you got to continue that movement. And that time, Nally kind of got caught up between delivering and hesitating and stopping his movement.
And the balk puts Landon at second base. Still waiting on the first pitch here to Adams. Nally with a long set. And he'll look still back to second. There's nobody covering the base. And Landon stands back in there. And now him and Harrison Ward exchange some signs, making sure that doesn't happen again. Still yet to throw the first offering to Jaden Adams. Here it is. High for ball one.
Yeah, if you're Landon, you want to be careful out there. Make sure line drive gets through the infield. Don't want to get doubled off here. Jaden's a line drive hitter.
Runner at second, nobody outs. And the 1-0 pitch. Slider curled off the plate to the outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Adams, who faced a 4-pitch walk when he was up in the third. Eagles cashed in for 2 in the fourth. Runner at second, nobody out here in the fifth, and they'll look Landon back to second. He slides in head first, safe.
Landon was a little sore last night when he got home after getting plunked in the back.
He also hit a ground ball off his foot. Takes a sizable lead off second. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that's in for a called strike. Nally using the inner portion of the plate.
Here's where the shadows can mess with the hitter a little bit.
Nally will step off and look Landon back to second base.
Nally still doesn't look comfortable up there on the mound.
He's given a lot of attention to Landon after the balk. 2 balls and a strike to Adams. The pitch. That's hit off the end of the bat. A slow pop up to shallow center. It's taken by Harrison Ward, the second baseman. Didn't hit the sweet spot of Adams' bat. And there's the first out.
Now batting first baseman, number 11.
Yeah, good pitch by Nally, and ideally what you wanted if you're Greenwood was a backside ground ball to move the runner to third and try to get him there with 1 out. Let's see if they can help us out with maybe a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And with the second baseman holding Landon at second, and now they'll switch with Bentley coming to the plate. Now it's Gensler, the shortstop, who's going to hold Landon.
Yeah, they have the same spray charts as we have.
1 out the pitch, up with a fastball. There's ball 1. One out, runner at second base. Bentley Setzler at the plate. 3-2 Hillcrest lead. Nally from the stretch. Slider down, gets between the wickets of Dahl, and still can jog to third. He's 90 feet away with 1 down.
You ask, you shall receive, right?
Yeah. Now you put one in play.
Put one in play.
With Landon's speed.
Yep, they'll move their infield in. And Hillcrest was just in a similar situation here. They were able to get a sac fly to center field. Let's see if Greenwood can execute.
Runner at third, 1 down. Here's the 2-0. Bentley takes a strike down the middle. Two one. Slider off the plate, low and away. And Nally has been missing on that glove side a ton in this inning.
Now, Nally, a little bit different pitcher with runners on base.
Deals the 3-1. Swing and a miss. At a very late swing from Bentley at the fastball.
Did he chase ball 4? Good pitch, though.
3-2. Fouled away by Bentley.
Yeah, that a way to battle Bentley and live to see another pitch. And man, this is exciting. Got the crowd into it, got the students here, and 2 pitchers battling it out.
Setzler ready to receive the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slider. And now it's up to Luke Godwin with 2 away.
Yeah, senior Luke Godwin, how fitting. He hit a home run his last at bat. Be a great time for him. They're going.
Nope, they're going to intentionally walk him.
Yep. Bring up Tristan Lewis, and I'd put Luke in motion on the first pitch here.
Eli Thomas is going to run for Luke.
Eli's played that role a ton this season in the pinch runner. He's done a solid job at it, and now we got a mound visit. High drama here at Eagle Park. Glad you're with us tonight. Probably got a lot of Hillcrest fans, and that was a good game last night. I know they weren't too happy about the call over on the first base line, but could have went either way, and Greenwood responded the right way. But Hillcrest has came here to Eagle Park and played exceptionally well in this game, in this elimination game for them this evening.
After the mound visit, Nally stays on the bump.
See what Greenwood decides to do here. Tristan Lewis, he's been seeing it well.
Yeah, not exactly a tough out here. Or an easy out, I should say.
He's 1 for 2.
Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The pitch. Up the right side, fly ball, foul territory, slicing away, and it will go out of play, barely over the fence.
Woo. Wow, we've seen this a couple of times. Greenwood, really the last 3 innings, have had a runner on third with 2 outs and wasn't able to score them until the last inning. So we're 1 for 3.
Nally, glove set at his chest, kicks and deals to Lewis. Ground ball hits off his back. Lewis has a sprint to first. The toss, beat him. Wow! What a play from Nally to end the inning.
Wow, bang, bang play. What presence of mind by Nally. Love to see the replay on that one.
Original protest. And Lewis is out at first.
Hillcrest fans are saying turnabout is fair play.
What a play by Nally off his back.
Yeah, give the kid a ton of credit. Tristan hit it hard. Kid just made a great defensive play. Bang, bang over at first.
We'll take a break on WZLA.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be.
Back here at Eagle Park. And wow, what a way to end the 5th inning as we enter the 6th. Godwin on the bump, first pitch. He dials up and off speed for a called strike. But we just witnessed an insane end to the inning. 0-1 pitch from Lucas, swing and a miss from Thurston. Tristan Lewis hit a screamer back to the mound, hit off the back of Nally, who was finishing his follow-through, and was able to get up and toss to first, and where our base umpire said he just beat Lewis. There's a strikeout for Godwin. He got Thurston swinging.
And what a great response, Graham. And we looked at the replay during the break, and we
got no clue.
Yeah, we don't know. It was that close. I mean, it was bang, bang. So one play you think he's safe, the other, yeah, he may have been out, but doesn't matter. They called him out.
First pitch to Youngblood misses inside for ball 1. So 1 down here in the top of the 6th, 3-2 Hillcrest with the lead. The offering. Big hack and a miss.
Yeah, regardless, it was a huge momentum play, and it's all about how you respond, and let's hope the Eagles respond the right way.
1-1. Hit foul over the screen. It's 1-2. Carver Youngblood's had a good day. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Now he's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Godwin just missed the off speed. They'll appeal down to first to see if he wins. He did not. First base umpire spreads his wings. One down, nobody on. 2-2. Another foul ball. Two. Godwin just missed high with a slider. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Carver Youngblood. 0 for 3 with a strikeout yesterday, 2 for 2 today. And the 3-2 in the air to right field. Lewis has to go towards the gap. Got a great jump and he makes the catch. Telling you, Jim, he's got some great reads out in the outfield.
Oh, he's getting more and more comfortable. I mean, really, I'd put our regular outfield up against anybody.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of defensive or football offensive production out there with your quarterback, 2 wide receivers that can go get it. And, man, I mean, they're solid. And they playing on this small field. They need a big field so they can really.
Here's the second baseman, Ward, and the bender misses inside from Godwin.
They don't get to showcase those skills as much at home.
1-0 is not going to be thrown. Time was called.
Yep.
One thing for Lewis, though, at home, that arm adds about 5 miles per hour to it just on depth perception. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to short. Softly tapped to Still, who takes care of it with a flip to first, and they got the outs. Well, 1-2-3 dealt by Luke Godwin. Eagles trailing by a run as we go to the bottom half of the 6th. 3-2 Hillcrest from Eagle Park.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Brett Brown will lead off. Bottom of the 6th inning. Eagles down by a run in the playoffs here at Eagle Park. First pitch of the frame is a called strike from Nally. Ran into some trouble, was able to get out of it with a bang-bang blade to get Tristan Lewis out at first. Brown's 0 for 2. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. This is where the Eagles started their offensive onslaught yesterday with a 4-run 6th inning. 0-2. And a little looper right field that gets down for a hit for Brown. Great piece of hitting. Just reached the bat out there and it found the outfield grass.
So when you know you're living right at just the right time when the Eagles needed it, once again, they get the leadoff man on base, pinch runner, Grayson Ellenberg, coming in for the catcher, Rhett Brown.
Here's Will Bice. He could turn this game on its head with one swing. Runner at first, nobody outs. Righty-righty matchup. Offering. Fly ball foul over the screen.
Boy, imagine if he got a hold of one here, what this park would do. This place would go crazy.
See the students behind the backstop, a good contingent of them.
Yeah, this became the student section, the de facto student section.
Runner at first, nobody out, the 0-1. A little low on the slider. Good take from Bice. He drew a walk his last time up. Nobody outs. Ellenberg at first. Bice shows bunt. 1-1 pitch from Nally. Bice pulls back, it's a strike. Ellenberg tries to swipe second, past the bag, steps on it, he's safe. Oh, it was close, but he got there.
Wow. I know Grayson real well. Your mom's not going to get mad if you get your clothes dirty. Get that uniform dirty, Grayson.
Stolen base works out. Got a runner at second and a 1-2 count here to Bice. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled away to the right side. Bice in a battle.
Again, Graham, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you could hit a ground ball to the right side of the infield and move the runner to third with one out, that would be huge.
A big 1-2 pitch here for Nally. He's set. Delivers to Bice. Checks his swing and a pitch low. And there's ball 2. Good take from Will. He got the second baseman Ward, keeping Ellenberg at second. So there's a big hole through the right side. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Got Bice with the off speed and a big strikeout for the inning's first. Here comes Jamison Pate. Hit a dribbler up the middle for an RBI single his last time aboard. And that was to tie us at 2 runs apiece.
I'll take another one.
1 out. First pitch to Pate. Foul to the netting.
Nally up to 85 pitches, 52 strikes, only 3 walks, 3 strikeouts.
Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. Pate reached at the slider on the other batter's box, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, right-handed batters are chasing the slider, breaking away from him.
Ellenberg at second after Brown had a leadoff single. Ellenberg swiped second base, but there's 1 down and an 0-2 counts. And Pate takes a ball. That was a glove side slider that wasn't enticing enough that time from Nally. Hillcrest 3, Greenwood 2 in game 2 of this best-of-3 series. Nally set and will throw back to second. Ellenberg slides in safe.
Like it. Like it.
Pate is 2 for 3 in the series with 3 runs driven in. Great production out of the 8-hole. Bundrick on deck. 1 down, 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Fastball to the outside. Gets the call. And Nally has gone back-to-back Ks.
Man, when needed the most, Nally comes up with 2 huge strikeouts and puts it on Ben Bundrick, the 9-hole hitter.
Two outs, a runner at second. 3-2 Hillcrest in the 6th. The pitch. There's a strike to the outside.
Just pounding that outside pitch. Give Nally a ton of credit. Got to have that approach. We're just going to shoot it backside.
He's ahead 0-1. Bundrick takes the ball. Same slider. Runner at second, it's Ellenberg. 2 down in the 6th. Eagles down by a run. And the 1-1 pitch. Takes a strike.
That was it. He left that one over the heart of the plate. Full Ben a little bit, couldn't quite pull the trigger.
Ben looking for his first hit in the series. It's a big pitch here, the 1-2. And he sprays it foul to the right side.
Ben, just a sophomore, got a lot of playing time this season. All over the outfield, but he's going to be a quality player.
Played shortstop last year for the JV team. Played some second base this year on the varsity level. He's in a 1-2 count with Nally. The pitch. Hit to second base. Ward covers to his left. Throws to first, and they got him. A leadoff single to no avail for the Eagles. They strand Ellenberg at second, and the inning concludes. We go to the 7th. Eagles down 3-2 here at home.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Luke Godwin out there for the 7th inning. And he's got one thing on his mind. At the top of the order on deck in the bottom half, he's trying to have a clean 7th and take a 1-run deficit to the bottom of the 7th inning. Start with 9, 1, and 2 in the order. Right on right matchup. First pitch is popped up by Abercrombie and out of play to the seating to the left side. There's strike 1 for Luke Godwin.
It's a busy night at Eagle Park. See the soccer game through the fence.
Next offering, slider that darts away from the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Luke brings it. Fastball is hit in the air, right field, foul territory. Setzler gives it a run, but it finds the construction zone for strike 2.
Got some bullpen action down there by the Rams.
They pitched Elijah Dahl and Noah Jarelimick in yesterday's game. And the Eagles had some success against their bullpen. Luke's ready for the 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball painted on Abercrombie. And there's one away here in the top of the 7th. There's Landon Vessel. Leadoff man for the Rams is 0 for 3 today. They're at the top of the 7th, 1 down, nobody on base for Hillcrest. The lefty awaits, ball 1. Hillcrest up 3-2. They got a run in the 2nd and a run in the top of the 4th before Greenwood tied it up with 2 in the bottom half of the 4th. 1-0 pitch hit off the end of the bat, tailing away foul territory, and it goes foul. It's now 1-1. And then the very next inning, Hillcrest tacked on 1 more with a sac fly RBI from Dahl, who's on deck. And that's the game-winning RBI as it stands now.
He wanted to.
Yep, Luke nearly had a strikeout. Now it's 2-1.
That was Luke's 81st pitch of the evening.
It's been economical.
Yeah, Nally's up to mid-90s, I believe.
2-1. Swing and a miss. Vessel struck out on 3 pitches. earlier, and he's had 2 1-3 putouts. Hasn't been able to catch up to Godwin's heater. The 2-2. Pushes it foul. He'll live to see another pitch from Godwin. Tell Vessel looks very uncomfortable. He's now 1 for 7 in the series. His one hit was the leadoff double he had in the bottom of the first yesterday, and then stumbled around second and was tagged out. 2-2. A little high from Luke, and the count is full.
Did a Canarella.
Except not scoring. One down, the 3-2 from Luke. Another foul ball from Vessel. So a long at-bat here with Godwin.
Good battle here.
Hillcrest up a run in the 7th. Eagles won yesterday 7-2 at Booster Field. Godwin's 3-2. Hit to third. Pate's there with a glove. His throw in time to first. And there's 2 away in the top of the 7th. Eagles down by a run, 3-2. Here's Elijah Dahl. He's caused some problems for the Eagles at the plate this series.
Number 2, Elijah Dahl.
First pitch of the sequence is hit hard but foul outside of third.
Man, he just missed a double.
The first bounce of it was in fair territory.
Yeah, about what, 2 feet maybe?
Yeah, and then it just started spinning outside of third for a foul ball. There's strike 1 for Luke.
3 feet, just a distance that Rhett was out of the baseline last night.
That's right.
3 feet.
Or inside the baseline.
Right.
Oh, 1. There's a strike at the knees. Godwin's a strike away from sending it to the top of the order for the bottom of the 7th. Down by a run here in the playoffs. 0-2 pitch. Got him looking. Backwards came for Godwin. He gets a 1-2-3 in the 7th. And the Eagles will send Still, Adams, and Setzler 2 up in the bottom half. Stick with us. We go to the bottom of the 7th when we come back on WCLA.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hillcrest 3, Greenwood 2. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Will Nally, who's in his mid-90s in his pitch count, back out there to face the top of the lineup. This will be his 4th time through. So, Jim, this is exactly what you could ask for if you're Greenwood, trailing by a run, entering into the final frame.
Yeah, Greenwood's only down 1. You're at home, and Luke Godwin, your ace, is giving your team a chance. He's pitched very well, and you got to go win the moment here, and this is the moment. Bottom of the 7th, home playoff game. Got a chance to close out a team. You don't want to go back up to Hillcrest because you feel like they may have the advantage with the pitching matchup, but here we go.
Landon Still 2 for 3 today against Nally. He's got a single and a triple. And this crowd's getting into it. Right on left matchup. First pitch of the 7th. Bounces to the plate from Nally. Fatigue starting to settle in.
Yeah, and he's up toward 95 pitches. So 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, only 1 earned run. He's pitched well.
1-0 pitch. High for ball 2. Landon gets on base. You think he's moving first pitch?
Landon's got really good speed. Just worry about getting on base first.
Takes ball 3 inside.
Yeah, you're taking this one and then maybe even the next one.
Nally has not been able to find the zone. He brings the 3-0. Ball 4, wasn't even close.
That's the wrong guy to walk, so let's see. I mean, we talked about how important it was to get the leadoff batter on, and might be the evening for Nally.
And even if you take Nally out, putting a relief pitcher in this situation is going to be really tough.
Season's on the line for the Rams. They have to win here tonight. A loss by the Eagles would only send it to a game 3, so Greenwood needs to play loose here.
Looks like they're going to be calling on the 8th grader Noah Terrellman.
Wow, what
pitching
confidence.
Yesterday's game. Got 1 out, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 1.
I like it. I like the confidence in the young man. Let's do it.
Landon Still took a 4-pitch walk. And now the Eagles have a runner at first. Hillcrest will have a new pitcher when we come back. Stick with us on WZLA.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time, or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
Terrellman is finished with his warm-up tosses. He inherits Landon Still at first base. He's going to face Jaden Adams. Nobody out. 3-2 Hillcrest. We're in the bottom of the 7th. In round 1 of the playoffs, game 2. Eagles took game 1 yesterday.
Yeah, you might see a lot of this. This might be the guy with the best pickoff move.
Landon took the walkies at first. Adams at the plate. First pitch is a ground ball to short. Gensler goes to second for 1. They will not have a play at first. And there's 1 out.
Coach Pridgeon is arguing that the drop was not on the transfer. He's going to lose that, but yeah, Landon went up a little high at second. I thought that when he did it. If he's arguing for interference. I don't think he'll get it here, but Jaden goes after the first pitch.
You got to have Luke Godwin getting an AB in this game. Had the home run in the 4th.
They're calling Coach Pridgeon over. I don't know if Coach is going to like what he hears here.
Initially, Coach Pridgeon was saying that Landon might be saved because the ball fell out of Ward's glove, but on the transfer, and now Coach Ramsey for the Rams is pleading that Landon Still Maybe had some ill intent going into second. As it stands right now, it's 1 out, runner at first. Down by 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Umpires having a long talking to with Coach Pridgeon. And by the way, Coach is animated right now. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I don't. We're speculating. I mean, I think that's got to be the only thing that they could be talking about.
And interference is the call.
The guy in the field is asking, you know, he's looking at the guy, the umpire, like, give me some help here, man. Wow, that's a huge call. I mean, that's the only thing it could be. I didn't see anything else.
Call wouldn't even been made if Coach Ramsey didn't go out and say something. He's the one that brought it to their attention. Yeah, we got it on film, Coach. And there's 2 outs, and the bases are clear.
Big turn of events there, and, you know, still got 1 out to work with. Wow. It was a tailor-made double play, honestly.
Yeah.
Jaden's got such good speed.
Pitch to Setzler, and that's a ball. Dahl got tied up. That looked like a good pitch in the zone. I think he was expecting fastball.
Yeah, I think so.
Cost him a strike right there. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike inside corner on Bentley. Jarella set. Here's the pitch. Low and away. There's ball 2.
Yeah, I wish we would have been a little bit patient. Hindsight's 20/20, but going after the first pitch.
Here's the 2-1. And a bouncer foul. The Eagles are down to their final strike. Bases clear with 2 outs. Down by a run in the bottom of the 7th. Two. Check swing. Did he go? He didn't.
We would have called that.
Oh, man.
He couldn't have came back to Greenwood for a good decade.
All right, Jarellovic needs a strike here. 3-2. He lost him. Ball 4. Luke Godwin comes to the dish. Luke Godwin, who hit the home run in the 4th.
This is what you want. Big moment.
He went all 7 innings. Had a 1-2-3, including 2 strikeouts in the top half on the mound. This is his moment.
This is his moment. This is what you dream about, and they're going to walk him.
Wow. Here comes Tristan. 2nd intentional walk.
Hey, look, if anybody's made for this moment, it's Tristan Lewis, man. I mean, to start the quarterback on the football team, play basketball, he's not going to shy away from this spotlight here.
Yeah, but now we got a pinch run for Bentley, who's now in scoring position.
That's right. So with the intentional walk to Luke Godwin, you do put
That's
the tying
ultimate
run.
respect. Put the tying run in scoring position, and Eli Thomas has some wheels to him. It's up to Tristan Lewis after the intentional walk. Runners at 1st and 2nd. 2 outs. Eagles down by a run. And after Luke hit the home run in the 4th, he's been intentionally walked his last 2 ABs.
Tristan's 1 for 3 tonight, but he's hit it hard each time. The last time he hit it off Nally's back, and Nally was able to punch out Lewis at first.
First pitch, swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of junk.
Two outs, 2 on. 0-1 count in the 7th. Eagles down by 1. The pitch, swing and a miss. And the Eagles are down to their final strike again. 2 big off speeds from Jarelamick.
Yeah, Tristan lunging for that one.
And time's called.
Yeah, a little strategy employed by Coach Pridgeon that he took notes from earlier today. Just to kind of plant a seed of doubt into the pitcher's head, break up the momentum a little bit. Eagles got their leadoff hitter on board in the bottom of the 7th, only to be erased after a ground ball to shortstop. Landon still got called for, we think, we're still kind of speculating, but we think interference at second, which led to the 2 outs there. It was initially a force play at second after the conference ruled interference. So here we are.
Eli Thomas at second, Godwin at first, 0-2 counts. Swing and a miss. They'll have to complete the put out at first. The throw's high, Lewis steps on the bag. Safe!
Wow, Greenwood catches a huge break there. Let me tell you something.
Oh my goodness.
Tristan Lewis, that's got to be a lesson learned there. He gave up on the play. He's fortunate to be safe at first. The errant throw brought the first baseman off the bag. Tristan's cruising.
He's
safe. The first. Realized the throw took the first baseman off the bag, made a last desperation step at the plate and beats it just in time. How about Rhett Brown?
Rhett Brown, bases loaded. Pitch, swing and a miss, inside fastball. Bases loaded, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Tristan Lewis at first, Godwin at second, Thomas at third. Rhett Brown at the plate, facing the 0-1 pitch. And a step off from Jarelamick.
Yeah, this is when, if you're Eli over at third, you're looking for anything in the dirt that gets by the catcher so you can tie this game up.
0-1. Swing and a miss, and the Eagles, for the 3rd time tonight, are down to their final strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs, down by 1, 3-2. Hillcrest have a lead, bottom of the 7th. 0-2 pitch here to Brown. Here it is, high and away. I don't know if I'll go to the fastball if I'm Jarelamick there.
Yeah, he's coming back to the off speed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, ground ball foul to third. Brown a little out in front. And Jarelamick saw a lot of the plate with that off speed.
Yeah, 1 mistake and can't throw anything in the dirt for fear of it getting away from the catcher, Dahl.
It's coming down to Rhett Brown. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 away. Bases loaded, down by 1 in the 7th. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Jarelamick gets a high heat fastball, and a strikeout ends it. And Hillcrest tie the series at 1. Final score 3-2.
Well, give Hillcrest a ton of credit coming into this environment tonight, and they get a big win, even this series up from a really good environment.
Three to two, the final. We'll be back with the totals after this.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All three bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Final score 3-2. Hillcrest walk away with a win by the skin of their teeth. Had Greenwood down to their final strike twice. The Eagles ended up loading the bases. And it was not enough as they fall by 1 run here at Eagle Park.
You work hard for your family.
Just a really good game. A lot of emotion right now at the ballpark, but we got to make sure we channel it the right way and maybe use this to motivate us on Thursday night when we have to go to Hillcrest to play a deciding Game 3. But what a pitching performance. We knew coming into this game that it was going to be a low-scoring game. Runs would be at a premium, and we got that out of Luke Godwin and Nally. And it was just, just Eagles had opportunities. They left men on third base quite a few times throughout the course of the game, and there in the bottom of the 7th, you can call it what you want, but the Eagles had a chance, and just give their guy a ton of credit for coming in and making some quality pitches against our hitters.
Will Nally had a good start. Luke Godwin had a good start, but it was that 1 run after Greenwood scored 2 in the bottom of the 4th to make it a tie ball game. Hillcrest did the right thing and were able to respond with 1 in the top of the 5th. On really, they got a leadoff single in that inning from Abercrombie, but the pass ball, which allowed him to get to third and a score on the sac fly RBIs, ends up being the game winner.
Yeah, absolutely, and there's a lot of in-game stuff, strategy and chess matches going on throughout the entire game. But at the end of the day, baseball is a game that pitching shuts down good hitting, and that's what we saw today. Both pitchers pitch extremely well. Luke, unfortunately, is going to get the loss here. He went 7 innings, only gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. Only 2 of those were earned, and then only 1 base on ball. And, again, the high volume of strikeouts we're accustomed to seeing from Luke. He had 8 strikeouts. He threw 89 pitches, 63 strikes, and it really deserved a little better fate. He did, of course, have an error, throwing error, on the evening that led to the unearned run. Each team had an error here tonight, and Will Nally, his counterpart, actually pitched very well himself. 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. And it was the youngster that came in. Say his name for me, Graham.
That was Jarelivic.
Jarelivic came in and shut the door on the Eagles. Walt Landon to start the bottom of the 7th, and then Jaden went after the first pitch, grounded out to shortstop. Looked like a typical 6-4 force play, and
here it is.
And then you got it queued up here. They're saying
that Landon interfered.
Yeah, that's a bad call. Initially I saw Landon go up high, and then he did duck there. I think that's a bad call.
Yeah, he made an attempt to get out of the way.
He did. He made a valid attempt to get out of the way, and you know that's not what cost us the game. However, I mean we still had our chances. That was 2 outs, and then Bentley was able to draw a walk, I believe, and we had our chances, but it just didn't work out for us in the end. We couldn't come up with a big hit when needed to.
So the Eagles will go to Hillcrest on Thursday, as it'll be a deciding Game 3 to see who will move on to the District 2 playoffs to face Teal Hanna and Catawba Ridge in that bracket. Well, it's a tough loss for the Eagles, a tough pill to swallow. How do you regroup and get back on Thursday?
Well, you had everything on the table tonight. You were coming back home after you played very well on the road last night. One of your more complete games of the season. You got a big win out of someone not named Luke Godwin, and that was huge. And you had all the momentum, and you're throwing your ace tonight. And you just have to kind of let this one soak in, and you got a day of preparation tomorrow. I'm glad we don't play tomorrow because I think this team would needs a day of just kind of letting it flush out of their system. But I think they'll be ready. They'll come out on Thursday. They need to remember what this feels like, and you know you can win there. You just proved it on Monday night, and you got to go win a I almost said Game 7, but a Game 3.
Yeah.
Up in a hostile environment up there on Thursday night. So that's what you play the game for, and this is a senior-laden team, and those senior leaders are going to have to get the team up and ready to play.
Well, series tied 1 apiece after Hillcrest win 3-2 here at Eagle Park. That'll do it for us. So Jim Still, I'm Graham Simpson saying so long from Eagle Park. Talk to you on Thursday.